Dr. Shahram Akbarzadeh is a professor of Middle East and Central Asian politics at Australia's Deakin University. He joins us from Melbourne. Shahram, thank you so much for your time. As a newsreader, people ask me questions and they think I know the answers, and I remind them that I actually only ask the questions. So I'm going to ask you the question a lot of people have been asking me, and I'm not sure I know the answer. And the question has been, why does the United States unequivocally support Israel no matter what Israel does? So what's the answer to that?
Well, thanks for having me, Adnan, and thanks for asking me that impossible question. There are so many different factors that are at play, but the United States has decided that Israel is its regional ally, and it has developed very strong ties towards Israel. There is a strong public sentiment. There has been traditionally public sentiment in the United States in support of Israel. So the United States kind of feels obligated and obliged to go along with Israeli actions. And it has been a steadfast supporter of Israel, as you will recall, through various UN Security Council discussions, General Assembly discussions. The US has stood by Israel.
How, therefore, does that American support affect Washington's relationship with its Arab allies? Because there must be a lot of Arab leaders looking at their own populations, thinking if the Americans don't push Israel a little bit harder, the people in our country are going to get upset with us because we're not able to influence what's happening.
Well, completely. I think the United States has really lost a lot of its soft power, if you like, lost its clout in the Arab world because of its basically unconditional support for Israel and what Israel has been doing for over a month or so in Gaza. The fact that the US stood by Israel and vetoed UN Security Council resolutions, and the fact that the United States repeated the Israeli narrative of self-defense against Hamas has really led many Arab public opinion, basically, in the Arab world and Arab leaders to question the reliability of the United States as a reliable partner.
Do you think, I'm not sure exactly how to put it, the dangers seem to be increasing, let's say, of the conflict between Israel and Hamas becoming more regionalized and wider. I mean, how close is that moment? And is it possible that the country that really holds the key to making sure that the conflict doesn't get larger is actually Iran rather than anybody else?
I think it's Israel. I think Israel is the key player in this scenario. Israel is the power that has attacked Gaza for more than a month and subjected its population to aerial bombardment and rockets. Basically, Israel has all the cards. Everyone else is reacting and responding to Israeli invasion of Gaza. Iran is, of course, a big player, but Iran has been very careful not to cross red lines. Iran is very big on issuing huge statements, showing its antagonism towards Israel, calling for Israel to be wiped off the map. Only recently, they revealed another missile, ballistic missile, that can reach Israeli territory. So the Iranians are big on rhetoric, but they're also very careful not to cross red lines because they know they can't withstand an Israeli comeback, assault.
Professor Akbarzadeh, thank you so much indeed for your time. So I really appreciate it. Hope you'll come back.